Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome and welcome back to Evolving Souls Tarot. How are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? So, I cannot believe that we are already moving towards August 2025, and that's what we are going to tune into today. We are going to do a monthly pick a card for August 2025. So, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Tanpreet, and I make monthly pick a card readings, timeless tarot readings, and other spiritual related videos. And if you're watching pick a card readings for the very first time, let me give you a quick rundown of how we do this. So I'm going to use these oracle cards, tarot cards, my intuition, channel messages to give you the predictions and guidance for your greatest and highest good for the month ahead, that is August 2025. All you have to do is to just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and ask yourself in your mind or out loud, what is in store for me for August 2025? What energy is coming towards me? How can I show up as my best self? How can I do my best? How can I feel my best? We are going to dive into all these messages, okay? And once you set your intention, open your eyes, take a deep breath in and relax. Okay, and now look at these three piles. Let me give you the close up. So for group number one, pile number one, we have this card, continuance. This is your option. It has the number 26 and the sign of Capricorn on it. Okay, so this is pile number one. So for group number two, pile number two, we have this card over here with the keyword focus and the number 35 and Sagittarius. This is pile number two. You can choose according to the artwork, maybe a number, sign, keyword, whatever you feel most drawn to. Just trust your intuition, okay? Your intuition knows which pile has the messages that you need to hear for your greatest and highest good. And this is our pile number three with the keyword healing. It has the number 37 on it, and it has the sign Aries. Okay, you don't have to be these signs. This is just for like reference, just to intuitively make a selection based on the pile numbers, like pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can make a selection based on the graphic, the artwork, the sign, number, the word, continuance, focus, healing, like whatever you intuitively feel drawn to, whichever group, whichever pile you feel drawn to. Trust and believe that that pile has some messages for you for your greatest and highest good. Okay, and once you make your pile selection, you can directly jump to your piles reading by clicking on the timestamps that I have linked in the description box. So if you are ready, let's dive in and I'll meet you at your pile selection. Hello, pile number two. If you selected this pile with this card, continuous, this is your reading. So let's dive into it. Now, before we jump into the messages that we have for you for the month ahead, I want you to ask yourself, take a deep breath in and ask yourself, what is the energy you want to tap into moving forward into the month of August 2025? Because we can have all these messages, predictions, and guidance, but if you yourself are not clear, or if you yourself are not tuned into what is the energy you intentionally want to step into the upcoming month, or what are the goals that you're trying to achieve, or what are the changes you are looking to make in the upcoming month, and all of those things, then these readings won't do much for you. Okay, so these readings are going to give you the confirmation on the nudges that you might already be having, some confirmation, even a heads up on certain things that you might be coming across. It might have messages of hope and faith and all those things. So let's see what we have for you. So these are your oracle cards. We already have continuance. We also have the card fertility with the sign Leo and the number 29 on it. In your astrology cards, we have Pluto with the rebirth. It's a very intense energy. So there's a huge change coming your way in the month of August 2025. And then we have this card, Palace Athena, with the keyword think and the keyword 30. So that number might be relevant to you. And then we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. And interestingly, we have a new moon in Leo. I think it is on July 24th. So this new moon might be extra special for you. You might be called to set your intentions around success, confidence, specific goals that you might have in your mind. Even if you have intentions regarding, changing your appearance, being more magnetic and things like that, that might also be a theme for you. And we also have the card nothing will come out of the situation, with the keyword void of course moon. Okay, so let's first jump into astrology cards. Now, from these two cards, what I see is a huge transformation is happening in the way you think, or the way you think, or your perspective on a certain area of your life, or on a certain situation in your life that you might be dealing with right now, is bringing in some change. So I want you to pause for a quick second and ask yourself, what is that you are contemplating or going back and forth with at this point in time? Is there a particular situation in your life? Is there a particular area of your life? Like, is there something specific that you are dealing with? It's going to be different for each one of you. Whatever you are dealing with, or whatever you think is no longer serving you, or you are feeling suffocated, or you feel like that this situation, or this thought process, or this limiting belief, or like whatever this goal is, like whatever you think is not working, is ready to undergo a change. Okay, and with the continuance card, whatever is that you are struggling with, if it is related to particular goals, a particular pursuit, okay, even if it is like, let's say, a relationship might be undergoing a change for you. Okay, you tune into what is that you are dealing with that feels difficult, or what is something that you have been trying to achieve maybe for a while, but it feels like that, like nothing is happening. If you feel like nothing is, maybe you are trying to pursue a relationship, a situation, a goal, and you feel that, like it is not working. It's time to do some thinking. Okay, journal on it, meditate on it, and be real with yourself and ask yourself, like, if it is something that you really want to continue with. Okay, it's going to be different for each one of you. For example, for some of you, you might be pursuing a goal, and you might be thinking that, okay, nothing is coming out of the situation. Maybe you just need to tweak your strategy, because we also have the card fertility here. Okay, so something is coming to fruition, or something that you're putting work into will bear fruits, or will come to successful fruition in the upcoming months or year, whatever that is for you. Okay, like something's emerging, and this is a very beautiful combination, because fertility is related with birth. It, like, for some it could be like, I don't know, like maybe birth of a child or something, but for most of you it's probably rebirthing something. So maybe you're tweaking your strategy on something, maybe you are tweaking your goals, maybe you are tweaking your lifestyle, maybe you are tweaking how you show up in a relationship. Okay, maybe you are tweaking, like, with this confidence as your key to success, new moon Leo, it could be very much about self-love or self-appearance, how you come across, your personality or your mindset. You might be working on those things. So let me know in the comments down below, like, what is that you are looking to change? What is, like, where in your life you are looking for a rebirth? Where are you looking to bring some sort of shift in your life? So we are going to dive into your tarot cards and see, like, what this is all about. So let's have some more specific messages. Okay, and while I shuffle these cards, like, just set the intentions, like, where do you need where do you need clarity? And let's talk in the comments, what is this about? Let me know, because it's going to be different for each one of you. Okay, so let's see what exactly is coming your way in the month of August 2025. What's coming your way in the month of August 2025? Okay, we have this card, we have this card. Okay, we have this cards. Let's pull some more. Get specific. Okay, that's it. We have 10 of wands. As this is 10 of inspiration or 10 of wands in the traditional tarot. So this is like when you feel overburdened, okay, overwhelmed. And in this particular imagery, if you can see, uh, it looks less like overburden, but it looks like so many things are going on at the same time, and you probably don't know like what to focus on. That is the energy I'm getting with this. So let's see what it is about. We have got Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles, and Tower. So we're going to start with the Tower. So now I'm not even surprised because we have this rebirth energy and Tower. Do you know what Tower is? Let me just give you a quick introduction of what the Tower energy is. Tower energy is when your foundation of something or structure in something is not working anymore. Maybe the foundation was not right from the very beginning, or maybe there is some change that is required in the structure or the foundation. Again, it could be like maybe again your mindset, relationship, living situation, work situation, goals, and you are being shaken up. And this can also be like Pluto is a slow moving energy, okay? So something that is eventually, somewhere deep down that this is going to change. And Tower is like sudden movement, like Tower is like sudden breakthrough or sudden disruption, okay? So I don't want you to be scared of this energy, but also a sudden event or breakthrough might happen for you that might initiate this change, okay? So now, this Tower energy could be uncomfortable sometimes. So, a change, like you might come across a change in a situation that might not be pleasant. Like as I said, because we also have the Think card here. So, for some, this could be maybe just a moment of epiphany, a breakthrough. Like suddenly, your mindset totally changes again about anything. It could be about yourself, your own perception about things, your perception about yourself, about your goals, about your environment, about your struggles, okay, about like a relationship, a living situation, home situation. Like it could be absolutely anything. You need to tune into what is this for you. But for some, with this Think card here, for some, this Tower card is all about like changing mindset, breakthrough, moment of epiphany, clarity. But for some, this could be a particular event, like an external event happening in your life that changes your perception and that forces you to come out of your comfort zone. Okay, like this is the combination. August is the month you are being pushed to come out of your comfort zone. So I want you to think, what is something that has not been working for you with this card? What is something that has not been working for you, and you might be resisting to change, or you might be resisting to try something new because maybe you lack confidence? Maybe you don't believe that there's another option. Maybe you don't believe that you can do this. Maybe you don't believe that there's another strategy. Maybe you believe that you won't find another person or a better person or better friend or better opportunity, maybe a better job in your career. So you are being forced to look into, like, this is such a beautiful combination. So either you are having a moment of breakthrough epiphany that is leading you to make this change, come out of your comfort zone, or for some, an event is happening that is changing your perspective about something. Okay, very beautiful energy. But and I don't want to give you any false hopes or sugarcoat anything, but if you really want to navigate this smoothly, because let's be real, life is going to bring you all sorts of faces, okay? There's no need to be scared. We can have moments of doubt, we can have moments of sadness, worry, anxiety. That is okay. But you are here in this reading for a reason. You are being told, you are being guided. There's nothing to worry. This change is long due, the change is happening. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in your creative abilities with this fertility card. Okay. Then we also have Three of Wands, which is actually a beautiful card. We have the Queen of Materials, Six of Materials in reverse, okay, the Hierophant in reverse, and Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, let me just get up myself and break down this message for you. I love to see the Three of Wands card because Three of Wands card is about forward movement, growth, and expansion. And this is like inspiration. Like this is the card of Wands, which rules energy. Like it is a fire energy card. And we have like the Leo energy here. Again, the fire energy. We have the Leo card here. Okay. And as I said, we are going to have a new moon in Leo in the 24th. So just before we enter into the month of August, we are going to have a new moon in Leo, right? So you could be Leo, you might be having Leo as your sun, moon, or rising, even Venus or Mars, okay? Or the situation that you are dealing with might involve a Leo as well, okay? Again, different messages for different people. The key message that I'm getting here, Queen of Materials is Queen of Pentacles, okay? This is the card of like being really stable and secure and just like being the boss, like grounded, confident, like super confident energy. Like she's like she has got the bag. She has her ducks in a row. Okay, this is the kind of very powerful energy, highly confident, intelligent, okay, stable, grounded, financially secure, or just someone who has a very solid foundation. Like it's like at the moment they have their life sorted, right? And we all go through the phases. At certain points in time we will feel like that life is sorted, life is going good, we are secure mentally, emotionally, financially. That is the kind of energy that I'm getting with this Queen of Materials. It could be like a entrepreneurial energy for some as well, okay? So but this is in reverse. So what I feel is this entire situation, this rebirth is happening in a situation that deals with your stability, security, and more so financial security, okay? And if it is related to, like if it is about, let's say, a relationship, then this is not going to be like someone you just met or someone you were casually dating or casually seeing. If this involves a relationship, the situation, then that could be possibly a husband, a long-term partner, someone you see your future with. And it's like whatever the situation is, your stability or your security is in question right now with this Queen of Materials in Pentacles. And because we also have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card of equal give and take, reciprocation, okay? Having enough for yourself that you can share with others as well. And this is also in reverse. So there's a situation here where there's a lack of equal give and take. You feel like you are somehow running on an empty tank, or this is like you are feeling insecure somehow, not feeling fulfilled, not feeling stable and secure. And that is why this foundation, like a foundation of something, is shaking here, okay, with the rebirth card. This feels big to me. And let me tell you, we are doing an August reading, right? But if we have some energy of big changes with this Pluto card, with this Tower card, okay, and we also have like another major arcana, which is like, because we have two major arcanas here with the Hierophant and the Tower. So it looks like something big. So whenever we are going through like a big change, it does not like, you know, just happen and culminate in 1 month. So even though this is a reading for August 2025, this energy might roll into upcoming weeks and months, even a year, okay? And with the Ace of Wands, again, there feels like, if let's say if it's related to a project or a goal or a job or a creative pursuit, maybe it is something about like a business that you are doing, maybe a small business owner. So it feels like there is a lack of passion. And Ace of Wands, this could also be about lack of passion in a relationship. and maybe that is why you feel that like you're not secure, or like you don't feel like the like again, regardless of whether you are male or female, it's like you are not feeling in your king energy, your queen energy. You're feeling powerless, maybe again with this new moon in Leo card, with this Leo energy, like you're feeling like not in your element, maybe. Okay, and with the Hierophant, because Hierophant can also be about again marriage. So for some, this could be a situation related to marriage or a long-term partnership kind of thing, committed thing. But Hierophant is also about traditional ways of thinking, traditional religious beliefs, or it's like doing something by the rule book. Maybe you have been pursuing something according to the mental beliefs that you grew up with in childhood or early young life, or like what you have been taught, what you have believed up till now. This is in reverse. You're being asked to challenge your belief system with this Hierophant card. Okay, maybe let's say you are pursuing a goal in your career, something according to the principles or guidance of a particular mentor, maybe. Okay, this could even be, let's say, a parent, a family member, even a spouse. Okay, maybe you have put them on the pedestal, so you are being asked to challenge the beliefs that you have right now regarding the situation. Something is keeping you stuck. Okay, something is making you feel there's a lack of passion, like you are not inspired anymore. You feel like there's no equal reciprocation, or maybe it's like you are putting in the effort. Again, with this nothing will come out of the situation card, maybe you are putting in the effort, putting in the time, but you are not really getting anything out of it. Okay, so it's time to reconsider. And again, with the Hierophant card in reverse and the Think card, it's giving me the energy of that you need to rethink something. Okay, and the beautiful thing is that we have Three of Wands. So, what this tells me, no matter what you're going through, no matter how difficult this might feel, okay, again, different messages for different people, but even if you feel that this is difficult, this is uncomfortable, I can guarantee with this Two of Wands card, you are moving forward. If you are tuned into your own beliefs, your thought process, if you are ready to step out of your comfort zone, if you are ready to let go of what is not working, you will move forward towards growth and expansion for sure. And this is giving me like like with the tower card could be like you're feeling caged maybe. And this looks like a card of like freedom and expansion. Like she looks so happy in the card. And yeah, and with the fertility card present here and the Leo card is also about your creative expression. So some of you might be creatives out here, artists out here, okay? Or maybe like some sort of creativity is involved in whatever you are doing or whatever you are dealing with. And you are being asked to have confidence in yourself, have confidence in your creativity, or in your ability to create or build something. Okay, however that resonates with you, that will take you to this growth and expansion, which is this such a like a such a beautiful energy. Okay, so let's pull one more card from the archetype deck and see if any other specific energy is around you, or the energy you need to step into, the archetype you need to embody to navigate this month. And with this continuance card, we have also the sign of Capricorn. Okay, like the message here is keep going and do not give up. Keep going and do not give up. But you just need to reconsider something, that do you need to continue with the same goal or same situation or same pursuit or something, or you need to change something around. For some, it could be same goal, same pursuit, same situation, but a different perspective. And for some, this could be letting go of something and pursuing something new. But keep moving forward. Okay, keep moving forward. And there's something that is happening that is asking you to step out of your comfort zone. Okay, and express yourself, embrace yourself. Like confidence is the key to success, Like confidence is not just about goals and money. Like even if it is like in terms of a relationship, you need to have confidence in yourself. This is such an understated aspect of a healthy relationship. If you are not confident in yourself, if you are not focused on your goals, like no matter how amazing of a person you are with, the overall dynamic of the relationship is not going to be that great. Even if it is great in the beginning, over a period of time, you might have like a probably a stale dynamic again with this ace of wands and reverse, that lack of passion or that lack of spark. So keep moving forward and have confidence in yourself. Okay, let's quickly see which archetype wants to come forward for you for the month of August 2025. Okay, we have this. We have mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Shadow attribute is negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So, also, I want you to think about like if this situation involves another person or multiple people, make sure that you are not being like manipulated. Okay, that is important, because sometimes people can negotiate with you with actually an ulterior motive or a hidden agenda. So like pay attention, think clearly. Okay, think clearly, have confidence in yourself, because sometimes when we don't have confidence in ourselves in a particular situation, we fall for breadcrumbs or we settle for less. So that is something you need to be careful about. And also, if you are dealing with, let's say, a relationship, a family dynamic, okay, or maybe even like at your job or something, or maybe with this card you are trying to find a balance between your personal and professional life as well. So maybe you yourself are negotiating with your own goals or what you want from life. Like, are you sabotaging yourself with this mediator card? That could also be another message for you. Okay, again, different messages for different people. So you need to, again, with this think card, like, are you negotiating with your goals? Are you playing small? Like, are you really being true to yourself? What is that you want? Because when we are trying to pursue something, sometimes we have to sacrifice certain things, let go of certain things. Okay, so this also looks like to me very strongly that, like, of course, if the situation involves other people, I would say try to come to a consensus. Like, think about, like, genuinely think about other people's uh you know like what is at stake for them and what is at stake for you, and try to come up with something that can probably serve both parties or both people in the dynamic or the situation, whatever that is. Like, be fair and don't allow anybody else to manipulate you, but also at the same time make sure that you are not negotiating with yourself and you're not playing small. And again, you are not trying to, like, you are not letting your mind, your brain talk you out of what you actually want in a personal situation or professional situation. Or maybe it's about like balancing personal and professional life. Like, maybe at this point you want to focus more on your personal life, but your mind says, no, I want to achieve this goal, this and that. Or maybe you are trying to focus on you know your professional life, but you feel like you have less time for personal life, relationships, and things like that. So you need to be honest with yourself. You need to, and right now when I'm filming this, we have a Mercury retrograde going on. So this again is a time of thinking, reflecting, recalibration. You don't have to stop, keep working towards whatever you're working towards. Life doesn't stop with retrogrades and stuff. Okay, but I would say, like, this is the time, because I think probably first week, like first week for sure, and I think up to like second week of August, we are going to be in this retrograde energy and that post retrograde shadow period. So this is the time to take things slow a little bit, reflect more, think before you speak. Okay, reconsider, because again, yeah, like a very retrograde kind of energy we are getting here. Okay, yeah, so just be honest with yourself, have confidence in yourself, and if a situation, something is not working, it's time to tweak things, it's time to look into where you are not feeling fulfilled, or where you're not feeling like stable or secure, or where you are trying to be too rigid as well with the Hierophant card. Like it's a very stubborn energy, so where you being too stubborn, maybe it's this, maybe it's time to change that, so that you can actually move forwards towards expansion and growth. Okay, yeah, and and since we have 3 of Wands here, for some this could be like some travel happening as well for some of you, or some news coming in from like, or this could also be for some people like a news coming in from abroad, maybe. That could also shift things for you, so different messages for different people. But you are definitely being called to step into this fiery energy, this Leo energy. And again, with the new moon, this looks like a fresh start, a new start. And also we have the rebirth, we have the fertility, so you got everything you need to rebirth something, or to bring back life to something, or rebalance certain things. But it's like this could be a little bit uncomfortable. But if you're self-aware, if you're conscious of your mental patterns, if you make time to journal, if you make time to meditate, if you like talk through things carefully with an open and fair heart and mind, and that is how you navigate this energy beautifully. So let me know in the comments down below how these messages resonated with you. If you can already make out what this is about, let me know. Okay, if there's any guidance, any tips I can help you with in the comment section, I will definitely do that. I will be happy to do that. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because I post weekly pick a card readings. So we do monthly readings, we do timeless tarot readings, and as we go forward, I will be making more spiritual related content as well. So if that's something you would like to see, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading for a month ahead for August 2025. If you selected this card, this is your reading. Let's dive into what does the month of August 2025 has in store for you. And before we dive into your reading and look at the energies that are coming towards you in the month of August 2025, I want to invite you to set your intentions first. Like before we dive into like what is coming towards you, what is that you want to call into August 2025? What are your intentions? What energy you want to step into? What changes you are looking forward to make in your life? What are the goals that you're trying to achieve in August 2025? Let me know in the comments down below, so that I know, so that I can cheer you on. Okay, and so that I can also give you maybe tips and guidance on to, based on what comes in the cards, if there is something specific, a specific affirmation or something else that I can help you with, I would love to. So let's make it real. Take a deep breath, relax, ask yourself, what is that I want to bring into August 2025? Let's see what energies will be supporting you, what you need to be aware of. Okay, so first of all, I love this card absolutely, because I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to be extremely focused, extremely focused. Like we need focus at all times in our day, in our work, but it's like I'm being super intentional with where I spend my time, energy, resources, attention. And I would say that that's a huge message and guidance for you as well. You need to be super clear, like crystal clear on what is that you want to focus on. We also have the Sagittarius energy here. Sagittarius energy is about expansion and growth. Okay, so whatever that you lock in this month, okay, like whatever you are crystal clear on, whatever you focus on, you will see expansion in that pursuit or that goal or whatever it is that you're focusing on. Okay, so beautiful card. I love this energy. Okay, and we also have the card communication. For some of you, this focus can be about something related to communication. Maybe you are improving your communication skills. Maybe you are pursuing a goal, maybe you're pursuing a goal that is related to communications. For example, myself, like I have two YouTube channels, this one and I have another one with the name Chinpreet Speaks. I'm also a life coach, in case you do not know. So I'll link my main channel in the description box. So if any of you who is interested in self-growth content, personal mastery kind of content, okay, you want to build systems to level up your life, you can check out my main channel as well. So I'm trying to build both of my YouTube channels, and I'm really trying to focus on my communication skills, and also like using my voice more, sharing my ideas. Okay, we have this quill, I guess we call it a quill, and this ink. So it could be about writing. So maybe you need to focus on improving your writing skills, your communication skills. Okay, so really, really important. This could also be, again, because multiple people are watching this reading, so it's going to play out differently for different people. It's a general reading, so I'll try to touch on all the areas that I can based on like whatever you are dealing with right now. So let's just say if you are like, maybe your focus for the month ahead is improving a particular relationship. It could be it could be a romantic relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be, let's just say, maybe your connection with your friends or your teammates, or maybe even a boss, something like that. Okay, so you're being asked to focus on your communication skills, communicate better, communicate more honestly. Okay, and we also have the sign of Pisces here. So you may have Pisces in your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or you may have Sagittarius, or you may have Sagittarius in your big three or big five, or someone who has Sagittarius and Pisces placements could be playing an important part in your life in this month of August. Okay, so that could be there as well. And with the Pisces energy here and focus energy here, I would like to point out that Pisces energy can sometimes be very, Pisces placement could lead to escapism as well. So if you have been feeling like scattered in your energy, in your focus, maybe even, let's just say, again, in your writing, if your goals are somewhat around, let's say, content creation or something, maybe you are trying to do multiple things at the same time, experimenting a lot, so you need to lock down with this eye here in the hand, like, and I would say you are definitely focusing on, like, with this eye on this hand, if you can see here, I think there's something in your destiny which is unfolding this month. Okay, so again, it's not that everything is going to happen or everything's going to unfold exactly in this month, but I see you focusing on like some of your goals or a particular goal that is supposed to be your destiny. You're focusing on that, and for some, as I said, it could involve communication if it is a work related thing. Okay, yeah, so that could be there. I personally loved these two cards. Very beautiful energy. Okay. Okay, so we have a beautiful combination here. Step out of your comfort zone. So this is like a very crystal clear message. Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node card. And what did I just say? I said destiny, and North Node is actually your destiny. So if you want, you can, like, again, I love tarot readings. I love to have like a little bit of knowledge of astrology and how, like, what planets you have in what houses or any major transits, but I do not want you to waste your time just listening to the readings and just diving deeper and deeper into astrology charts and doing nothing, because these readings, astrology predictions, understanding your natal chart and transits, they're supposed to give you guidance. Okay, they are supposed to give you like maybe some confirmation, like maybe you're doing something that is a bit unconventional and nobody around you understands, but when you look at your chart, it tells you that, yeah, this, you're supposed to work on this. That is perfect, but nothing is going to happen, nothing is going to come to fruition if you do not put in the work. So I don't want you to waste a lot of time into all these things, birth. If you want, you can quickly pull up your natal chart on going to sites like astroseek.com, or there are others. Like, put in your birth details, like if you have especially your birth time, you can find out your north node placement, what sign it is in, what house it is in. So it's gonna give you like some idea of like what's unfolding in your destiny, what are you supposed to focus on, like in this lifetime. Okay, so you may have your north node in Pisces or Sagittarius. Like, I also have my north node in Pisces. Or you may have your north node in like 12th house, ninth house. Yeah, so, or those themes could be coming into focus this month. Okay, Sagittarius is about expansion and optimism, and Piscean energy is about like uh, being more spiritual, being being more spiritual, surrendering to the divine, having more compassion. And each sign has qualities on the negative spectrum as well. So you have to look out. You're not escaping into your thoughts. And also, again, with the Sagittarius energy here, you need to like check in with yourself that you are not like riding a wave of false optimism. Okay, these are like some shadow attributes that I want to point out. And then we have, don't let your past hold back, South Node. Okay, it's crystal clear. Like, this month you're being, and this is interesting, like we will see how what other messages come out for you, but you are being called, and for sure you are stepping out of your comfort zone. You are stepping into a particular goal that is written in your destiny, and you are letting go of the limitations that have been holding you back, or at least you're encouraged to do so. Or if you have been trying to let go of past patterns or anything that is holding you back from reaching your goals, this is a beautiful energy. This is a beautiful month to push through, because if you really try this month to push past your comfort zone, you will be highly successful. Okay, again, this could play out in any area of your life, and we will look into your tarot cards and we will see like what specifically this is about. And but first, let's look at your astrology card. So we have vision and we have introspection, 12th house. Such a beautiful energy. Okay, 12th house. So again, Pisces energy is also about 12th house, and Neptune is ruled by Pisces energy. So Pisces energy, Pisces themes could be really be a focus this month. 12th house is also about your subconscious beliefs, introspection. So I see that, like, again, with the Neptune card, vision. So we can like very we can and I love this how cards, they just make up such a beautiful story. I mean, we have Neptune with the vision, we have the focus card, we have the north node destiny. Okay, and then we have south node limitations, and we have the 12th house subconscious, which rules our subconscious and introspection. So all in all, what I'm getting here is that you are being called to focus and lock into your goals. Okay, like be crystal clear. And again, this could be a work related goal, this could be a personal goal, a relationship goal. Okay, maybe there's something that you want to do for humanity, I don't know. Okay, there's something that you have in mind, and it's a part of your destiny, because the way our destiny plays out, it's through a series of different goals that you will achieve at different times. So it is not just one goal. Your destiny is not just one goal. It might have one theme. And with the north node energy, and how I see this is, like, this is not just about the tangible goal or the end result, it's about who you become in the process. So when we look into like what sign or what house your north node is in, we are looking at a theme. Who are you trying to become in this lifetime? What values are you embodying? How are you showing up in the world? What are you standing for? What are you fighting for? That is the North Node energy for me. And this month, I think you are finding a lot of clarity with the Neptune. But again, with the Neptune energy, the shadow side is that this can feel like, confusing. This could also be daydreaming. And that is why, again, with the communication card, I see a couple of messages here. Neptune energy, 12th house, it also rules the realm of dreams. So, with this combination, you might be getting ideas or downloads in your dreams. Or sometimes it's like you don't really have to get a dream, but it's like, you are into some meditative states. For example, you are doing something that does not need to involve your mind a lot. So maybe you are doing the dishes, maybe you are just like strolling, or maybe you are just in shower relaxing, maybe you're watching a TV show or something, right? And suddenly you get a burst of clarity. Suddenly it feels like someone is communicating to you about, like, what is that you want to do, what is that you want to focus on. Or you get that sudden vision of, you get that sudden spark of clarity. Okay, this is what it is about, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to lock into. Because sometimes we can watch a movie and suddenly we feel so inspired, we're like, oh wait, like, this is the energy, like I relate with this character, this is how I want my life to be, things like that. So that could also happen for you this month. And the major theme that I see here is that you are being guided, and I'm sure you are. Again, see, here's the beautiful thing. When we see this, when we see these energies like focus and, having the clarity on your vision, destiny, all these things will play out for you. Like, this is the energy you're stepping into, but only when you are conscious for the most part. Okay, now there are things that we manifest, or there are things that we call into our lives almost unconsciously, because there are things that we manifest, or there are experiences that we manifest subconsciously as well. Because see, the thing is, if you are here, okay, if you're watching this reading, if you're watching any reading, or if you're looking into, like, what is this, what is that the month of August holds for me, that means you're trying to be conscious of it. Do it in a healthy way. Write down. Communication can also be about writing down your goals, writing down the process you are going to follow to step out of this past patterns, beliefs, and step into your North Node, your destiny. How can you come out of your comfort zone? Journal on it. What habits you need to put in place to step out of your comfort zone? What process or what systems you need in place to bring your vision to life. And like, when I'm filming this, we have a Mercury retrograde going on, and we got some themes of introspection and thinking and reviewing in pile number 1, and again in pile number 2, because again, collectively, since Mercury retrograde energy is on, and we are going to step into the month of August while we are in this retrograde energy. Okay, it's about introspection, reviewing things. And with the 12th house, you need to look into your limiting beliefs, you need to journal, you need to ask yourself, or even like, try to decode your dreams. Is there a recurring dream, or is there a recurring theme into your dreams? Look into that, because our dreams are a portal to our subconscious. Our dreams reveal a lot about what exactly is going on in the subconscious. And dreams are usually, metaphors. Okay, this, like, what you see in your dream is not what is literally going in your subconscious, but it gives you a theme. Okay, so for example, let's say in your dream something is chasing you. It could be a snake. I remember so many years ago, I don't even know, like, probably more than a decade ago. Okay, maybe I was in university or something, and I used to have this recurring dream that a snake is following me. Now, at that time, I did not understand it. So, but what that means is that something is bothering you, something is keeping you stuck, you feel threatened by something, right? So that is how our dreams can help us interpret what might be going into our subconscious. So you need to look into your subconscious, your limiting beliefs, like what might be subconsciously holding you back from stepping into your comfort zone. Okay? So let's quickly see what messages we have for you through your tarot cards. Maybe we can get more clarity and more specific. Okay, that is it. Wow, we have the star card as under the deck energy. Be hopeful. And star card can also be about sometimes like destiny. Like, you know how this thread is connected to this divine light, the universe. It's like you are, I really have a strong feeling that your destiny is being activated at this point. Something in your destiny is being activated. Somehow, somewhere, something is being shown to you that this is what you need to pursue. You are almost being handed this, thread, the wire. Maybe you're able to connect the dots. At least you are able to make sense of what is that you want to focus on, what is that your next goal is, because there are a lot of people who struggle with understanding what exactly their goal needs to be, so you are getting that clarity for sure. Okay, and we have the Fool card, and this also came up while I was shuffling. So a new start is coming for you, a new beginning, a new beginning. And this is Aries energy. We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles is an energy of being patient, nurturing something. Okay, and this is reverse. And the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith. But this energy on the negative spectrum can also be about rushing into things without thinking through. And Seven of Pentacles is also about being impatient. So you need to look into where you are currently being impatient and why. That could be a theme for you. Then we have the World card. Oh my God. So something you started maybe, or something maybe you were getting impatient with, something you have been, like you were waiting for the results, they have not been showing up. I see some results coming up, like whatever you have been nurturing and you might not have seen results yet, you're going to see the results soon. Just don't get impatient. Again, this will play out differently for different people. You will know what this impatience or like rushing might look like, but I see like a change, because again, the Fool card is the beginning and the World card is the end result, the fruition, the graduation, the final chapter of something. So you are being presented with the final chapter of something. There might have been certain series of events in your life where you might not have understood like why this had to happen. Maybe you have been changing a lot of jobs. Maybe you have been, like trying different career pursuits. You're finally getting a clarity, in my opinion, this month. Okay, we also have Temperance in reverse and Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands is also a fast moving energy, passion, and this is in reverse. So a lot of like patience energy, fast moving energy, leap of faith, risk taking kind of energy. If there is an opportunity to take a leap of faith, do that. I want to pull one more card for you, okay? I want to pull one more card for you. Like, I want to understand what this Fool and this Knight of Wands is about. Let me just grab one more card. Let's just pull one or two more cards. Okay, we got one. Six of Pentacles in reverse. We got the same card in same position in pile one as well. And we also got Temperance in reverse. Both of the cards are about like balance and give and take, and both of them are reverse. And Knight of Wands can also be like a passionate energy, and this is also in reverse. So what I feel here for you is that if you planted a seed, if you started focusing on something and it has not come to fruition yet, or if you have not seen the results, if you don't feel passionate about it anymore, okay, if you feel that whatever you are pouring into, you're not getting the results, it is not being reciprocated, It feels out of balance. It feels like that it is out of alignment. It does not feel balanced. It does not make sense to you. Like maybe your mind and your heart are in like two different places. I think you are getting clarity. You are getting clarity, and you are hitting some milestone with this goal or with the situation at hand. With the world card, it's like either you are learning a lesson, or like whatever goal you started, whatever goal you were pursuing, whatever seed you planted, like it's giving you some results. It's either giving you a lesson, or you realize that this was a stepping stone to my bigger purpose or my bigger destiny. So for example, like when I quit my teaching job in 2019, like I worked as a computer science teacher for almost like 9 years, okay. And then I quit my job. I worked on myself. I became a tarot reader. I became a life coach. I became a mindset mentor and those kind of things. I started creating content. Okay. And I realized, like, when I stepped into this role, I realized that my teaching career has played a part. It taught me a lot of things, it taught me a lot of skills that I needed in this phase of my life, and pursue what is my real destiny, what is my real north node. So what I see here is that for most of you, I feel this is about clarity in your thought process, clarity in your vision, clarity in your goals. And you might be starting something new, a new goal, a new project. For some, it could be a new relationship, maybe, right? Maybe you are making a move, moving to a different country or a city, right? That could be like for a few of you. And if you are starting something new this month, I see that will bring you the results. That will bring you the results that are part of your destiny. So let's just say, if you, again, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, do not be impatient. Do not be impatient. And if you are confused about whether this is right or wrong, whether this is what I need to focus on or not, look into if it feels aligned. And by align, what I mean is that you need to tap into yourself and ask yourself, like, does this align with my values? Is it something I really want? Does it light me up with this, with this Knight of Wands in reverse? Like, does it light me up? Does it bring back that fire? Does it make me want to, jump and take a leap of faith? And if it is something risky, you know, like, take the leap of faith. Like with introspection and with Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I would say, like, take a second, because also we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So take a second to reflect and meditate and ask yourself, like, if this actually is what you want to focus on. Again, with the communication card, I'm feeling this, like, you are getting clarity. Maybe you're getting a message from somebody. You are maybe getting some new information, like a piece of information on something. Okay, this could again play different messages for different people, but just look into that. Okay, look into that. But whatever you start, wherever you take your leap of faith, if it lights you up, if it feels like it is in alignment, all these three cards have in reverse. So it gives me the message, if there's something that you have been maybe trying to pursue or something, and it felt like that it's draining you, it's feeling out of alignment, if it's giving you the feeling of that you are not getting what you want from what you're pursuing, okay, like you're putting in, but you're not getting anything out of it, then that is not right for you. And you need a fresh start, you need a fresh approach, maybe. Okay, or maybe whatever you were pursuing, that was just a stepping stone, and now it is time for you to understand, okay, I have learned my lesson. It's time to step into something new, and not being impatient with it, because seeds take time to grow. So let's see if there's any other specific energy that's going to be playing a part in your month of August 2025. And let me know in the comments down below, like, what do you think this is about? Let's brainstorm together. Let me give you some tips, some guidance, some clarity. Just drop it in the comments down below. We got Gambler. Wow, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Very much like the Fool card energy. And shadow attribute is relying on luck rather than hard work. So this could be a message with this Seven of Pentacles. Like, how I would interpret this for you is that if you have been given a certain set of skills, maybe certain talents, okay, you will still need to put in the work. Just because you take a leap of faith, just because you know, like take the first step, like it's not going to end there. You need to go from the fool to the world. This is a whole journey. This is the starting point. This is the end result. So there's an entire journey ahead of you. Okay. And you will need to take some risk. That is what it looks like to me. And following your intuition will tell you whether this is the right path for you or not. And don't let your past beliefs hold you back. This communication card is, like really catching my attention again and again. You need to talk to yourself more than anything else, or you might need to seek out more information or something that you want to start. Again, with the Gambler and with the communication, I would say if there is something you're not sure about, look for more information. For some, ask yourself if this is aligned, if this lights me up, right? For some, this could be something that you need to find more information on so that you know that you are making the right choice. So follow your intuitions, follow your dream. But I think the month of August is going to be huge for you. It's going to, and we also have like Seven of Swords as under the deck. This is in reverse. When this card is upright, it is about deception. It could be deceiving yourself as well. This is in reverse. So once again, you are not letting anybody or your own beliefs hold you back anymore, or you're not again letting your mind or anybody else talk you out of your destiny or the goals that are meant for you, whatever you want to focus on. Like, your focus game is on this month for sure, and you are taking a leap of faith. Okay, and again with these two cards, no need to rush, don't get impatient, but also just make sure that whatever you choose to focus on, it lights you up, it is aligned with who you really are, who you want to become, what do you want to pursue, what do you want to be known for, what kind of relationship you are looking for. Again, if it is a relationship kind of thing for you, be clear on that. Like, find your focus is important for you. Okay, so these are the messages that I have for you. Do not forget to hit the like button if these messages resonated with you, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, because I make weekly pick a card readings, standard tarot readings, and other spiritual related content. So I'll see you in your next reading. Bye bye. Hello, Pile 3, Group 3. Welcome to your month ahead pick a card reading. We are going to look into what is the month of August 2025 has in store for you. So before we dive into your reading, I want you to first set your intentions. Like, before we jump into these messages, the divine guidance, and all of those things, I want you to be intentional about what are the goals that you're trying to focus on in the month of August. Okay, what is the energy you are trying to bring into your life? What are the experiences you are calling into your life in the month of August 2025? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk about it. Let me give you a little guidance, tips, affirmations if that is something you would want. And now let's look into what do these cards have to say about your month of August 2025. So the very first card, and the card that you chose, is healing. Okay, so you are definitely bringing a healing energy into your life in the month of August. This also has the sign of Aries. I always see this as like physical health and your sense of self, like, because Aries is the first house energy, it is all about yourself. So I think that one of the major themes for the month of August for you is healing. You are healing if you have any issues around self-worth, self-esteem, confidence, body image issues, okay, or maybe your overall physical health and stamina. If you have been struggling with that, that is something you are definitely healing all of those things. You are working to improve all those things. It also has the number 37, and 3 and 7 equals to 10, which equals to 1. So this is the card of new beginnings. We also have the Aries energy here. So we are having this theme of new beginnings. So in pile number 1, we had more of like the rebirth energy, and in pile number 2, we had the food energy, which also is the Aries theme. So definitely a new start for some. And new starts, new beginnings, like they do not mean just like starting something entirely new. So for example, with this card, for some of you, it could be about like a new way of being, like you stepping into a new personality, a new style, a new fitness routine, okay, like maybe in like a new start in your health, your stamina, your energy level. So that could be a big theme for you. Also, we have the card here, affection. Affection could be in any area of your life. It could be affection towards a partner, family member, children, affection towards, like, I won't say like goals exactly, because the word affection, like it's giving you more of like a personal relationships kind of vibe, okay. But with this mirror and the reflection, this could also again like very related to this card, like you could be focusing more on self-love, working on your like own image, how you see yourself. Maybe you are being more compassionate with yourself this month, okay. And we have the Taurus energy here. Taurus energy again to me is about like, your physical body. So, like Aries is more like sense of self, physical health. Taurus is more about your body, your belongings. Maybe it could be about like healing your relationship with money, or how you see material things, your relationship with material things. You might be doing some work on that. And we are in Mercury retrograde right now, and we will be entering in the month of August 2025 with a Mercury retrograde already in play. So definitely, I see a collective theme of working on your perspective and your mindset. And I actually believe that this is not my personal opinion. Like how I see tarot readings is that it works like a mirror. It works like a mirror. It's an opportunity to look into what you have been doing right, what you have been doing wrong, what you have been ignoring, what you need to focus on. Okay, that is how I have always seen tarot readings as. Okay, so yes, we all love to see predictions, but the thing that I love the most about tarot is that it's a beautiful way and a beautiful tool to connect with yourself and work on your mindset, thoughts, perception, because everything starts from there. Everything starts from there. So, as I said in the beginning, like, yes, we are going to look into the energies that are coming towards you, okay? What the cards have to say, what are the channel messages, what are the messages divine wants to bring in for you, but also you need to be intentional about what is the energy you want to step into, what is that you want to bring in. Because when you're focused on that, when you're conscious about that, that is how you behave, that is how you show up, that is how you take action, which is in alignment with the reality you want to bring in, or the reality you want to experience, right? Also, we have full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So, with the affection, healing, and these Cancerian vibes, I definitely see a lot of healing in personal relationship if that is something that you have been struggling with. 100%. So, again, this could be any sort of personal relationship. With the Cancerian energy here, it could be some sort of family dynamics, a relationship with a mother or a mother figure, right? And also, we have cardinal moon, which is be bold and make the first move. Maybe you need to apologize to someone, maybe you need to forgive someone, Maybe you need to initiate conversation with someone so that this issue can be resolved, so that this healing can be done, so that you can express the affection, and you can hold safe space for the other person to show their affection, right? So, like, don't get stuck into ego is what I see from here. Okay. And again, if it is, let's say, related to some personal goals, then you have to make the first move, and you have to be compassionate with yourself. You have to heal your self-worth issues. Are you loving yourself enough? Do you think that you're worthy or whatever you're pursuing? That is something that could be in focus as well in the month of August. Okay. Then we have transits, climate, and we have 10th house, authority. So I see a couple of messages with these cards here. Let's try to, and remember that this is a general reading. So different messages for different people. You might not resonate with all the messages. And sometimes, like, in fact, most times, I have to be a little general. Like, I will say, okay, this could be this or this could be that. So you have to tune into your own intuition and make sense of what this actually means for you. Trust your intuition. Okay, when you look at a card, when you look at a word, if something jumps out at you, if a message jumps out at you, if it reminds you of something, if a question pops up in your head, that means that is specifically meant for you. So trust your intuition during these readings as well. Okay, trust your inner voice. When I look at these transits card and the climate card, it to me it looks like that you have been going through a lot of ups and downs. We have the, like, 50, the energy of 55. Like, fives are the energy of change, and changes are usually uncomfortable. Let's face that. Okay. And we also have the 10th house and authority. 10th house is the house of your career. Usually that's the main theme of the 10th house. And with the authority, again, I'm getting a couple of meanings here. So this healing, this relationship issue improving, could be with someone of, like, authority. So this could be like a father figure as well for someone, because we have the authority card here. Or maybe someone has been trying to have authority over your life, your decisions, what you do, what you don't do. So I think you are, like, taking a step up. You are standing up for yourself. I don't know how this came up, but it's coming up for me. You need to take a stand somewhere, and there's such a contrast in these two images. If you look at it, like, here the person feels like, in their feelings, maybe down in the dumps, maybe contemplating something. And here we see someone climbing up, you know here we see someone climbing up the mountain, someone on a journey. So to me, what it feels like, if you have been down in the dumps in past few weeks or months, you are stepping into your authority. You are climbing up. You are climbing up. You are taking your power back 100%. Okay. You are stepping into more confidence. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you, and let me know in the comments down below, like, what does it look like for you? Because when we, like, communicate, and when we discuss things, even if it is in a comment section or something, it helps us gain a lot of clarity, so why not? Let me know, what do you think this is for you? Let's talk about it. So let's see what does the month of August 2025 has in store for you. What does the month of August 2025 What does the month of August 2025 has in store for you? Oh, oops. Okay, so this fell down on the floor. We have Knight of Wands. Let's pull one more. What is the month of August 2025 has in store for you? There's so many cards, but okay, let's take them. Let's take them. We have Ace of Wands in reverse as the under the deck energy, and we got this card in pile number 2 as well, from a different deck, of course. So Where in your life right now you feel that there's a lack of passion or ideas or spark or interest? It's like you're getting your spark back. And this looks like an ongoing theme. So let's see what we have. We have a lot of cards, but we are rolling with it. Wow. But yeah, we got Ten of Wands as under the deck energy in pile number one. So you feel overwhelmed. Okay, let's see. And Six of Wands, amazing. So you are getting a victory, a success, applauded in some shape or form. We also have the Knight of Wands here. Great. We have Ten of Swords in reverse. You have been like definitely struggling. I can see that. We have Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. We have King of Cups in reverse, and we have Judgment in reverse. And let's see what this is about. With this King of Cups, especially in this deck, to me represents someone like obviously a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and could represent a partner, spouse, father, even for some. Like this is how I particularly see this card, like in this deck. With the transits, climate, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is when it is upright, this is indecision and stuck at the crossroads. Okay, Ten of Swords when upright is about being deceived or being knocked down in a way that you're not able to get up, almost like that, like end of a chapter, end of a difficult, painful chapter. Okay, and both of these cards are in reverse. Well, the Ten of Wands is still upright, the climate is upright, Judgment is reverse. Judgment is your wake up call. A couple of messages here. Do not try to revive something that has ended. That is one message. You will know if this is for you. Do not try to revive something that has ended and that has, you know, that has made you feel unloved and out of touch of your emotions. And I don't know, King of Cups feeling reversed, it's telling me like feeling unloved. For some reason, this is giving me the vibes. Maybe you're dealing with a person with a major water sign placement, again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, as their sun, moon, rising, Venus. So, a couple of messages here. First of all, for some, I feel like that there was maybe some sort of heartbreak, even deception for some. Somebody wronged you. This could be in a personal relationship, but it could also be like a platonic or a work related situation or just a normal family dynamic, like you felt almost deceived, stabbed in the back, that kind of energy. Someone that kept you stuck in indecision, right? Someone you had lots of ups and downs with. So for some, this situation has ended and it cannot be revived. Yeah, and for those of you, if the situation has ended and if you have been feeling overwhelmed or like it feels like that you're just carrying too much, I see the load getting lighter. You are going to have healing. This is just a phase and it's going to get over as we look at, like, it's just a transit that was teaching you how to step into your authority. For some, it could be related to your career or your job or you something like that, because we have the 10th house energy. So this could be like maybe leaving a toxic job, even maybe someone wronged you at a workplace. In those scenarios, I think you're not going back and you are realizing your self-worth, you are healing your self-esteem, your confidence, and you are finally going to be celebrated, applauded, and if not by others, I mean, this card is technically being applauded by others, but how I see this play out in this reading is that no matter if somebody else celebrates you or not, applauds you or not, you are applauding yourself. That is how I see this with these combination of cards. Maybe you are healing the concept of what does it mean to be celebrated and acknowledged and applauded. Like you are healing what does it mean to you. You are not sacrificing yourself, your authority, your self-esteem, your values, just to be celebrated or known for something or being applauded. Again, this could be for some people pleasing tendencies. You are not doing that. You're not emptying your cup anymore, right? That's what I see. And for some, if it is a relationship situation, I see that again, with this card, a personal issue reaches resolution, and with the Knight of Wands, someone is coming towards you to offer healing and affection and resolve like whatever is this, and lighten your load. But I definitely see that this is not like we are doing an August reading, but let's just understand how this works. When we are going through a transit of some sort, when some change of some sort, or we are dealing with a difficult situation, let's say a big relationship situation or a big family dynamic situation, or maybe we are just like working on our self concept, our self worth, and we're trying to improve ourselves, we're trying to level up, right? And maybe we are trying to do all of these things a little bit, because I would say that for example, right now in my life, I am actually healing in different areas of my life right now. So, whether it is my own self esteem, self worth, my relationship with money, material things, relationships, personal relationships, all of these things, like even my health, like as I said in the beginning, even my health, my spiritual beliefs, like, and that can feel overwhelming. So this could be, so one message could be this, like maybe you are trying to heal or level up in different areas of your life right now, and I would say like be bold and keep taking like the first step and the next and the next and the next. And whatever personal issues you are dealing with right now, they are being resolved like 100% with this healing and this affection. Like more love is coming towards you, more healing is coming towards you. You are loving yourself as well, right? You are celebrating yourself as well. Plus there could be another person or other people with the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Someone might be coming towards you with forgiveness, maybe. Again, in the month of August, if you feel overwhelmed, because this card is upright, so maybe in the month of August you still might feel like Ten of Wands energy, like being overwhelmed, feel like again with this Capricorn energy, you might feel that you are alone in your journey and there's so much that you are handling at this moment. But I want to assure you that this is just a phase and this is going to get over. You might find a resolution or a solution or be in a better situation by the end of August, or even like moving into September, October. Like that could be happening for you. With King of Cups, I think like Scorpio season could be important for you. The situation might be fully resolving by Scorpio season, which is somewhere around like late October to November something. Okay. Yeah. So for some there's something is healing, and for some with Judgment in reverse and Ten of Swords, it's like a final chapter has been closed, and that is what you are healing from. So again, it could be leaving a toxic job, a toxic relationship, a toxic dynamic, family dynamic, okay, or maybe your own mindset. But a lot of cards here suggest like personal relationships here. So for a lot of you, this looks like a theme around personal relationships. So let's look into what do these archetypes cards have in store for you. And with the Ace of Wands here as under the deck energy in reverse, and again like Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So I think if you have felt like a lack of expansion, growth, and a lack of spark, a lack of desire, a lack of passion with the Knight of Wands, I see that passion coming back. That could be just your passion for life, right? That could be like, sometimes we say that, like, I'm not finding that passion, I'm not excited about anything in life. I have heard a lot of people say like that, I am not feeling passionate about anything at this point. Okay, with this 10 of swords energy here, because swords also rule the realm of your mental thoughts. And with king of cups, like, someone here could be mildly depressed as well. And, like, I don't know if anyone of you is going through clinical depression. Okay. And again, it could be like someone, maybe one person, I don't know. Or maybe you have just felt like slightly depressed in last few months, maybe. Maybe a lot of things have happened across different areas of your life that has led you feeling overwhelmed and tired and like done with it. Also, with two of swords in reverse, you are making a decision. So it could be like a decision to let go of something. It could be a decision to take a first step in, in your healing process, in your healing journey, healing your mental health, healing your self concept, healing a relationship. That could be a message for someone as well. So a lot of and we are filming this like in Mercury retrograde. I see a lot of reflection, but I do see that you have been probably going through a lot. But we have like some beautiful cards here with the affection and personal issue reaches solution and the six of wands. Like, you are getting victory over the situation with the six of wands. And maybe you are coming out of a difficult situation, and that is why you have to go through this healing process. And again, when we have a situation like this, again, it is not just so this is not just about, like, August. Maybe going forward in like next few months, maybe the rest of 2025, you might do all this healing. You might build your self trust again. You might rebuild a relationship. You might find that fire, that passion again. Okay, because a lot of wands energy here, wands, 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 wands. So a lot of fiery energy here as well. So you might get your energy back. It could be just physical energy as well, right? Okay, so let's see. This is the archetype deck. What other energies could be surrounding you? What you might be encouraged to embody? What energy you are being encouraged to embody? Let's see. Okay, we have child, nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. I want to pull one more for you for some reason. Like, even before this card jumped out, I was like, okay, I want two from this deck. Okay, we have Fool. Wow, nice. Beautiful. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Shadow attribute is using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. So, with this healing and affection card, one message that I'm getting here is you might be connecting more with your pet. We also have a cat here. So, some of you might be considering to get a pet. That could be healing for you as well. Like, or maybe just spending time in nature or spending time with animals, doing something for animals could be healing to you as well if you're looking like ways to cope this painful situation or something. So spending time in nature is going to be very healing with you. Spending time with animals could be very healing with you. Or your pet, like if you already have a pet, they might, like, help you soothe yourself and like shower you with, unconditional love as well. So very, very beautiful energy. And with Fool, we have fearlessly revealing emotion. So with this Knight of Wands and this King of Cups, like, if someone has distanced themselves from you, they might be coming towards you and revealing their true emotions. And also with this Fool card here, it's about not wearing a mask, like throwing away that mask and not using humor, or like, how some people have this tendency to joke around when they are hurting deep inside. So if that is you, you are being asked and you are being encouraged to find that healing, like confide in someone, talk to someone, a friend or like anyone, right? Because we have affection, so there's definitely someone around you who can offer you some love, some affection. So talk to them, talk to yourself, make sure that you are not fooling yourself. Be clear with what emotions you are feeling, because that will also help you resolve these personal issues. Because whenever we are stuck in certain situations with like other people, one person, more than one person, family dynamic, situationship, relationship, situations at workplace, we often tend to see that as something external to us, and that is true. But when we are clear on what we are feeling, what we are experiencing, what we are doing wrong, what we are doing right, how can we show up better, how can we ask for what we want, what we deserve, you know, that actually helps you resolve the issues that you might have in any sort of relationship. When you yourself are not honest, okay, when you are maybe trying to, you know, do have, maybe you have that people pleasing tendencies, maybe you're trying to please the other person in the dynamic just to maintain the relationship, just to maintain the friendship, whatever that is, right? Then it creates that internal resentment. So this card is also encouraging you to embody a more honest approach and have an honest conversation with yourself. Like if you are hurting, admit that you are hurting, admit why you are feeling hurt, and then look into how it can probably be healed. And this happened to me like last night. I mean, I was going through some difficult emotions, and I was like it is sometimes so difficult for me to admit that I am going through difficult emotions, just like this fool card. Yeah, like sometimes I'm not honest with myself that I'm hurting or why I'm hurting, but I journal, and trust me, I felt like I wasted my time, but I knew. I mean, my logical mind was like, "You're wasting your time, and why you need to waste your energy on this and that?" And that was again a relationship thing. So definitely journal your thoughts. Okay, admit to yourself why you are hurting, where you need healing, what do you want, right? What do you want? Are you feeling that you're not being celebrated enough? Are you feeling that, you know, your efforts are not being like acknowledged? Where do you think that there's a lack of passion or fire, or where do you think you are super hurt? What do you think can really not be revived again, or what is that that actually can be revived, you know, if you decide to heal? So these are the messages that I have for you for the month of August 2025. Let me know in the comments down below what messages resonated with you. What do you think this is about? And if these messages helped you in any shape or way, please hit the like button. Let me know that this helped you. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, because I make weekly pick a card readings, I do monthly readings, and a lot of other spiritual related content to help you level up, to help you find the guidance and hope for your greatest and highest good. So I'll see you in your next reading. Bye bye.